We just barely launched on Vera only our brand new Age Lock LumiSpa Blemish Serum. And so you're like, I think the second group of people in the whole world that I've talked to about this. So you're getting the information, some of the first. So I love this product because I have had acne my entire life. You hit adulthood and you think, wait a minute, I'm supposed to outgrow acne. And but actually some clinical studies show that there's more people who have adult acne than teenage acne, unfortunately. So this is a product that I personally love and am starting to use in my own daily regimen because I have acne. So let's talk about what this product does. It is helping to clear your acne. It's helping to heal your skin, allowing your skin the time, the ability to heal itself, and then reducing your blackheads. It's really important for sebum and oil control here. And then this is a skin type that is incredibly sensitive. So calming and soothing the skin is important too. In fact, I just had somebody, one of our sales directors was asking me today, he was like, do we test our products on animals? And I was like, no, we don't believe in that. We test our products on people instead, specifically employees. So I used to be in that group because of my acne, I have an incredibly sensitive skin. And so I react easy to anything. About the second or the third time of them burning my skin, I was like, peace out, guys. Like, fellow employees, you guys have fun testing our products in the future. But we literally test our products on employees, which I kind of love. It's great. And then once we get some employee testing done for some basic information we need, then we enter into our clinical testing stages. But that was just a little side note on why it's important to calm and soothe acne prone skin, because it's not just for this product, it's for the overall health of your skin. And it's not just for acne, it's helping in all aspects of the skin. So one of the things that sets this formula apart is and I love to talk about this, and there's so many examples of this, collagen, there's just so many examples of an entire formula and the importance of an entire formula. There's so many products out there that will have a hero ingredient that they're so excited about, but you can negate an ingredient with the other ingredients in the formula, or even the pH. The pH level of a product can actually negate the active levels of ingredients so that they're useless, and it's just talk instead of results. And so we're using a host of ingredients in here at the right amounts to actually, through clinical studies, show that they are effective. And so let's talk about those ingredients. The first one I want to talk about is salicylic acid. We are using 2%, which actually kicks us into the over-the-counter category, which requires a lot more money in testing. But one of the things we firmly believe in here at Nu Skin is, well, first of all, we're a science-based company. And so we will always spend the money that other companies won't spend on clinical testing, but also spend the money on ingredients. Ingredients are expensive. And so it's very common to put a sprinkling. So you can say, I've got this ingredient that people are all excited about, but it can be at levels that really aren't delivering results. And so with this specific ingredient, when it comes to acne, 2% is magic. You want 2%. It costs more money, not only for the ingredient, but also for the testing, but it is worth it. And we put that effort in. Here's why it's worth it. This is also an oil soluble ingredient. And what that means is your pores and your skin is producing natural oil called sebum. And that oil mixed with the dead skin cells, your upper layers of skin are dead. And so those dead skin cells, if they're not sloughing off or being rinsed off, the bacteria in your skin can feed on the excess oils, the dead skin cells, the dirt and the impurities from products, from the environment, from pollution, from the wind. It can all combine and it causes a plug in your pores. And so this salicylic acid, because it's oil soluble, it can go in and break apart that plug to open the pore back up so that your pores are clean. It's when you get that plug that you acne can develop, not only with whiteheads, but blackheads, and even just the red bump that you can see. And so the salicylic acid, in addition to being oil soluble, is also a chemical exfoliant. That means those dead layers of skin, it can help unglue, if you will, the glue that's holding those dead skin cells together, allowing them to be rinsed off. So you're chemically exfoliating and removing those upper layers of skin. Anytime you do that, you see faster results because you're bringing up brighter skin that is younger and less affected with signs of aging like discoloration and lines and wrinkles and acne. And the reason why it's helping acne is it's getting rid of those dead skin cells, and it's cleaning out those pores so that we can keep the skin clear and clean. But it also actually brightens the skin as well. And that can be a problem with with acne, what it can cause. So that's salicylic acid. I better speed this up a little. I can't take that much time on every ingredient. But silver, do a little research on silver. Silver is an ingredient that we love. If you remember some of our other things that are, sorry, I'm getting a battery warning light here, so I'm just going to plug this in. Some of the other, like our, oh, now you're going to see too. Oh, well, it's fine. I don't care if you see what the next slide is. Oh, our LumiSpas, for example, the treatment head, you know how we talk about the silver that's naturally embedded in there because of its antimicrobial properties to that. We can make those claims because that is a medical class category that allows those claims. In this category, this product is a cosmetic. It's not in the medical class. So we don't make those claims, but we do make the claim that silver really helps promote healthy skin, which is important for an acne-prone skin type. Azelaic acid. So this is going to help with sebum production as well as calming and soothing. Again, remember we were talking about the irritation that can happen for a sensitive skin type like acne. Noni extract specifically is going in to target sebum, that oil production, helping to calm that down, get it back to a little bit more of a normal regulation, because the excess oil production is going to lead to acne breakouts. And then we've got our age-lock blend of ingredients, which overall is going to target, age-lock targets the signs of aging, but really just the youthful, vibrant, healthy look of the skin. Okay, so those are some of the key ingredients. In one of our clinical studies that, again, remember I talked about how much I love self-perception studies? This was one of those where people with acne are even more critical. I can attest to that. And so you can see here that over 90% were all confirming that they're seeing their complexion improve, their skin was more balanced with the oil production, their pores were clear, their skin wasn't dried out, because sometimes ingredients are used at such harsh levels it dries the skin out, and that their skin overall was calmer and soother. Now, in this first before and after picture, for me, it wasn't acne improvement that I was seeing so much here as the brightness, the tone, the vibrancy of her skin is so much better in that after picture. Here, you're clearly seeing that forehead acne, the cheek acne. I love this. This one's probably my favorite, this gentleman, where you're seeing his whole face improving. The price point in the US, we're at a retail price of $53, in Canada at $65. It's so affordable, such an affordable option. And then usage. I've got so many questions about this already. For the best benefits, like, it just pains me to think of somebody not using the LumiSpa device with the acne cleanser. Okay, so I've told you about I have acne, right? When we first came out with the LumiSpa, like, how long ago was that, Sierra? 2-3 years ago? It all blends together, right?
Yeah, almost 4 years.
Yeah, 4 years. Oh my goodness, time goes fast. So when we first came out with this, for like the first 6 to 8 months, I was using the normal cleanser. And then because we hadn't quite launched the acne cleanser, and a few months after the launch, we launched the acne. But because I had gotten into the habit of using the normal and I loved the results I was getting, I just kept using the normal cleanser. And then finally, around 8 months or so, I was like, I'm a product of the product, try everything. I hadn't tried the acne cleanser yet. And so I got it and I tried it. I was shocked. And then I was mad at myself. I'm like, Angelo, you have acne skin. Of course, the cleanser designed for your skin type is going to make a difference. And it made a huge difference. How my skin felt, how it was performing. Because each of those LumiSpa cleansers have some of the basic ingredients the same, but they've got like 5+ ingredients unique to each one that are designed specifically for that skin type. And so this acne one has ingredients designed specifically for acne. And so, and then with the device, don't forget the amazing exfoliation properties that you're getting with that. And so again, you're helping to get rid of those upper layers that can clog the pores by using the device. Also, just total random tidbit here. Remember that we do have the clinical studies that show with that oscillating movement of those two circles moving in different directions, it causes a pore pumping action to even clean your pores even better. And that exfoliation process, we can show that it is helping smooth down the layers left behind. Sometimes when you physically exfoliate, you can rough up the layers that are left behind. This gets rid of the top layers and polishes down the remaining layers. Why is that important? Because it's going to help you not get clogged pores. Talking too fast here. Oh, I got to slow down for translation. So it's going to help with that, but it's also going to help with the way light reflects off the skin. When you have a smooth surface, light reflects better, and clinical studies literally show that your brain ages somebody younger when the light is reflecting off of a smooth surface, that surface being your skin. So a few tangents there, but the point of the story is use the LumiSpa device with the acne cleanser first, then use this blemish serum, and you are going to see amazing results. Now, for somebody who's never taken care of their skin, start slow. Don't overwhelm them. If you've got like a a teenage boy or somebody who like they jump in the shower and that's their skincare routine, they don't even use soap, they just get in the shower. You don't want to give them a 5 to 6 step routine. Keep it simple right here at this. And then as they see results, you can add in like a daytime moisturizer with an SPF or a toner or some of the products that would nicely round off. Let me just give a tip for a moisturizer, especially for men. Thirst Fix. Thirst Fix is one of our lightest moisturizers for anybody with oily skin type, women or men, but also because it's a gel consistency, men tend to like gel consistencies better. And even women with oily skin types tend to like gel consistencies better because they're lighter. They don't feel greasy and heavy on the skin. And so Thirst Fix is a great nighttime or day moisturizer. Although in the daytime, I really love to recommend complexion protection with SPF 50. Our R&D department used to get mad at me because I have extremely oily skin, and so that's all I'll use, and that's what I end my regimen with is that SPF 50. But they got mad at me because they're like, Angela, it's not a moisturizer, it's only an SPF. They need a moisturizer before that. But I had a heart-to-heart with them just last week, and I was like, guys, what about an oily skin type that can't handle another moisturizer? It could actually cause a breakout. And they did agree with me in that scenario. We're cleared to recommend complexion protection SPF 50 as your final. So you'd cleanse, you'd use the blemish serum, and you'd end in the daytime with your complexion protection SPF 50. So those are just a few tips of products that you can add in to your blemish serum to get the very best results. All right, and then last tip I'll share is it's really common for people to get what's called back knee, acne on your back. and even acne on your neck and chest area. And you can definitely, if that's the case for an individual, you can definitely apply this in those areas. So that is the Epic Blemish serum for just clearer, smoother, healthier skin. And maybe one other little tip that I'll share, just because I have gotten this question. Somebody asked me about Epic Blemish treatment. They're like, well, what about those two? They work beautifully together. Here's why. Epic Blemish treatment is better at targeting. So the actual acne that you're seeing in the mirror, acne is a whole process of 0 to 8 weeks. I actually listened to a 1 hour scientific presentation on acne and how it forms from day 0 to week 8. And I was fascinated, but most of the world would be like, oh my gosh, snoring that they were asleep. But it was fascinating me, this intense process of when it first starts, the problem starts, to when it's finally cleared up. But right in the middle part is when we're seeing the actual red blemish. The blemish treatment has multiple ingredients designed to dry that out and soothe it and help it heal faster. So I love it, because if I've got that breakout, got lightning going on, hopefully you can't hear that, but if I've got that breakout, I'll apply it, and within just a couple of days, I'm like, oh my goodness, lifesaver. It is gone, or noticeably like easy to cover up, like you don't see it anymore. And so it's your spot treatment to really aggressively target the problem. Your blemish serum is the whole big picture. It's that 8-week process of helping to prevent the acne from ever forming, helping to deal with the consequences of acne that have formed, and helping the skin heal from all of that. And so it's your long-term deliver the results. Blemish treatment is your immediate, let's take care of the problem we're seeing right in the mirror really fast. So
I love that. And just a couple of questions that had rolled in on that. You said it's only
okay.
available on the Vera app right now, correct?
Yes, it will launch on our website on I think it's July 12th, if I remember right, give or take a day. So about July 12th on the website, but from now until then, Vera app only.
Okay. And then is that US and Latin America right now, or just US?
US right now. Latin America, I think, is launching on Tuesday, next Tuesday, if I remember right.
Okay. Yeah, we had a question about when can we get it in Argentina. Love it. Okay.
Yeah, for some reason, June 12th is sticking in my mind. Let me just look at the calendar really fast. That's next Monday. So next Monday or Tuesday-ish.
Perfect. Okay. Sounds good. Yeah. And I love that thirst fix too. It's always, you're in the middle of a storm, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm like, oh my gosh.
Stay safe, girl. I love it. Okay, very cool. That's really cool. And all of those ingredients. I mean, was acne prone as a kid. I mean, I'm looking at your skin going, seriously, you have beautiful porcelain skin. But yeah, it wasn't until I met New Skin that anyone said anything different about my skin. I had horrible acne as a kid too. So thankfully, New Skin continues to innovate and give us incredible products. So
Yeah, and like your question you raised earlier about how long do I need to use the products? This is a perfect example. Even myself, because the products work so well, sometimes I forget I have acne, and we'll come out with this new product or this new line, and I'm like, oh, sweet, I'm gonna get on the new line. And then all of a sudden I break out and I'm like, oh yeah, I've got acne. And I got to get back on our new skin products for acne. But yeah, as long as you want to keep seeing those benefits, you keep using the product, and they work so well.
what a dream, right? To forget that you had it. I know
Mhm.
I feel the same sentiments many days. Oh, brilliant. Okay, well, we are kind of right at time. Again, if you guys have questions that weren't answered or burning questions that you need answered, reach out to me or on the One Team Global Live page, and I will get them to Anjanelle so we can get them answered, and I'll do that on
Yes.
that platform. But I think we've got it. Thank you so much for your wealth of information and spanning multiple countries. And thank you, Steve, for translating into Spanish for us today. And thank you always, Scott Van Pelt, for pulling it all together, our magician behind the scenes. So awesome. I think we'll wrap it up. Any closing comments that you have, Anjanelle?
No, just a pleasure as always. We love your team, love supporting that team. And thanks for having me here today.
Absolutely. Thank you for being here. So appreciate your time and expertise. All right. Take care, everyone. Have a great day.